Okay, so this was a while ago. I don't have any audio footage from this, but I got this Ford Focus from my wife's uncle, technically, I guess. And it was crash damaged and needed a battery and some other stuff, but here we're fixing the crash damage portion so I can get it ready to send it off to paint. I did find all of the parts that were needed from junkyard, I believe. I think I got everything from the local junkyard here. Crash bar, radiator support, a hood, and a headlight, I believe is what was needed. But yeah. It's pretty crazy that the Ford Focus, I think this was a 2012, and the upper radiator support is like a composite plastic material, which is crazy. That I don't remember being too damaged up top, even though most of the damage hit the hood. And obviously, as you can tell, the front bumper support, but the actual main upper radiator support wasn't cracked or anything. Just down low where it held on to some stuff was a little bit broken. I think mostly to the headlight housing, so I ended up replacing it anyway. I did have to get these parts from a red Ford, that's why the hood is red, and the bumper support and the radiator support were also red, but I just took a little bit of can of paint and made that black, so it came out well. I'm not entirely sure the story behind this car. All I know it was my wife's uncle's tenant, and he was a younger kid from what I've been told, and he just kind of abused cars, didn't really take care of them much, but he happened to be driving late at night and somehow hit the back of a semi. Not entirely sure how that happened, but definitely schmucked the front of the car pretty well. Hood was damaged. Bumper support, core support, bumper was all damaged, and the windshield had a crack in it. You can't really see it, but windshield had a good chip in it, so ended up having to replace the windshield as well on this thing, as well as get it repainted after we put all the parts on. I did do some maintenance to it while I had it, oil change, wipers, and also had it detailed from my buddy as well after it got painted. So yeah, this thing was went through a little bit of not being loved, but got it all back together, got it running. Fortunately, I don't have any video or pictures. Well, actually, I do have a picture of it all finished, which I'll post at the end of this, but no videos of it running. This was about a year and a half ago, so I will post those up at the end, though, of it all done. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you get a minute, hit that like button, and if you can, subscribe. Helps me out a lot. I'm trying to grow my channel, so I know my editing kind of sucks, but I'll constantly work to get better at that. I give you that as my word. So let me know what you guys think of the video, and yeah. So got all the hood on, the bumper on, bumper support, all that stuff bolted back in, sitting correctly. Still got to put the other headlight in, but overall looking a lot better. The bumper is going to get fixed when it goes to paint, hood's going to get repainted, all that stuff. So did have a little bit more damage on the A-pillars a little bit and the roof line, but those all got ironed out at the body shop, so not too bad. A little bit of metal work, welding, got it all fixed. So car, like I said, is in pretty rough shape. The guy who owned it just didn't take care of it. It's inside super dirty, so it needed really good detail overall, but getting it back together and starting to look a lot better. Another thing to mention is that the window or the door seals were all missing out of the car for some reason. It's kind of what I show here. They're just completely gone, and I think there was one that was on there on the passenger side and it was just super ripped, so I don't know what like I said, the story on this thing was. It was pretty hammered and I didn't have much hope for it, but I'm trying to fix it up, make it the best it could be. You know, I saw potential in it. Still ran, drove perfectly fine, no codes and nothing there. So oil was definitely a little bit dirty, but did an oil change, like I said. I did got the maintenance all taken care of. I do believe I put on some new tires as well. Two were pretty close to showing wire, so she definitely looks a lot better than she did before. Board back, it got painted, it got detailed, all nice and clean inside. Huge difference, honestly. Like the before, it was completely disgusting. Now it's actually nice and clean. So a couple things left to do on this. After it got detailed, it's having some electrical issues. Won't go in reverse, so it's perfect, but I guess we'll figure it out. I double check, make sure the sensors on the trans don't have any water in them, and then check connectors, check outputs from the TCM, all that stuff. So let's go ahead and dive into it and see if we can get her figured out.